Hello, chat. Welcome back to technically part two of my draft guide. So for this is a scrim that I was doing. I record all my scrims. I post some of them. I keep some of them. Blah blah blah. But I thought this one would be a decent one to show you guys. So yeah, this is Layer Cake Bounty. So some of the best last picks on this map are like Shade, because if you don't have any things that can break walls or shoot through them, then you're kind of cooked. So it's something to get off your head pretty early. And if you don't plan on just in this meta in general, if you don't plan on first picking Mina, then you want to ban Mina because it's gonna be bad. And then Colt, just because I don't like playing against Colt because it just annoys me with the ammo steal. So we do have the first pick, and I was wanting to go gray, but then I realized, oh my god, Ems is open. Now, pretty much on every map right now, maybe except Shooting Star. Yeah, I think literally just Shooting Star. You can pick Ems first. Like it's genuinely not real. So we do pick up the Ems real quick. And if you guys want to see more of these kinds of videos where I explain draft and gameplay, then please make sure to subscribe and leave a like on this video so I know you guys actually enjoy these. Now, we're waiting for their pick. Doug is definitely still good in like this bounty and knockout meta. If like other team doesn't pick, like if you ban for, Spike and stuff like that, then you can definitely make it work. There's also with Janet, it's good, and also Carl. There's this one scrim I might upload where we went on Hideout. We went Carl with Doug, and it actually worked really, really well because the other team had no damage. I had like a Gene and a Kaze, so it worked out very well. Anyways, now that I saw the Spike, I'm thinking, okay, what are good Spike counters? What comes to mind is Brock, Carl, Squeak, and they take the Brock themselves. And then I'm like, oh, well, that's kind of like weak. Like the Spike is good to aggro, but the Brock is going to struggle a lot because he's not going to be on jump. So I was like, okay, we just go for Blue Star and we hold because the Brock's not going to be amazing to go through. And then what's one of the best bars to hold with? Squeak. And Squeak's also pretty good into Spike. So that's the process there. A really popular 2-3 picks, like the other team has first pick and then you have your second and third, is to go Bell with Kaze. That's typically in like most bounty modes because the Kaze gets Blue Star and then the Bell puts down traps and the other team just like can't push into you. It just makes the game really easy. So that's a really good 2-3 if you guys want to try that. And Bell just does really good in like most things. Of course, like an Angela will beat it, and Brock should beat it, but like, if you're good at Bell, you can still beat the Brock. So we do pick the Squeak with it, and then they last pick Allie, which they can't really, like, they don't really have like a good pick to go, because we have the M's for aggro, we have the Kaze for blue, we have Squeak to win all these mid-range matchups, because it's not like a long-range map, so yeah, I think this is a pretty clear out draft once again. And as you can see, like, nothing beats the Kaze to Blue Star. So I just still get the Blue Star first. I don't really know why Jared tries to go for it. I think he thought that he might be able to. But as you can see, the Brock is, like, rarely ever going to be hitting me. And my teammates can just, like, hold because we have Blue Star. So, like, there's really nothing, like, urgent that we have to do. And then Bilal has a really good gadget. He's not using the pushback. He's using the one that goes through walls, which is definitely the better one here, especially because they have an alley. Like, it's not really going to do too much because once he gets super, there's really just, like, no point in the gadget. So having that one's really good to slow people and catch up to them. And also so they can't, like, play behind the walls. And as Kaze, my job is really just to do pressure. I just something really stupid here. Like, I was just, like, so impatient. So, like, I missed, like, 3 dashes and I give up lead. But I think they do end up getting lead back. Yeah, they die. But then Optical gets another kill here on Jared. So, yeah, we're winning again. That was a really stupid play for me, so don't learn from that. But yeah, Kaze's job is really just make pressure, dash around, make sure no one's like moving up too far. Like having me on the Brock is perfect. Bilal can deal with Spike, and then Optical, even if he gets like jumped on by Ali, he should still be able to trade because he has the damage gadget. I think my dash didn't even hit the alley there. I actually don't know how, but I'm low-key trolling this game, but it's fun. When you have draft, you can troll as much as you want. As you can see here, I'm just gonna like keep walking up. He almost gets the kill onto Prodigy, but like I have two people on me, which means my teammates also have a 2v1 down there. So this is really, really good. And I don't even know where the alley is at this point. But yeah, Bilal just goes up there, gets a free kill, and the alley's like behind us for some reason. And then Bilal just gets another double because M's. Yeah. And that's just GG's. So it's really, like, you can see the game plan where you get blue star and then we just hold with like a squeak with an M's. It's like genuinely impossible to like a break into a squeak M's unless you have like pure range. But on a map like Hideout, that's just not going to be the case. So that's where knowing the map also like comes into play. Because it's not just the mode. Like different maps within the same mode can have a different meta to it. Like Layer Cake is vastly different from like Shooting Star. So like you're not going to see like a lot of like sharpshooters on here and stuff like that. Brock has seen a little bit more popularity on this map because it's good into like a Juju. And people who like play Bell, it's like decent into Bell. But like even then I wouldn't necessarily like pick it. Anyways, I actually don't know how Bilal died. I think it might have been curveball. But I'm just like staying up here. Probably gonna die, yeah. I didn't want to waste my super and dash out, but I think I do hit some nice quasi tech in this game. I'm not sure if you want to call it tech, but not many people know that when you drop your super, not in this instance, but when you drop your super, as soon as it hits, it does an instance of damage on the outer ring, so you can use it to snipe a lot of kills. We had a really good fan storm earlier there, which got like 3 of their ammos gone. So then we're just able to force the spike out onto us. And notice the optical hit a gadget on the spikes. The spike's very low, and that's when I saw him. Then I just sniped him with my super because it does damage as soon as you deploy it. And then I don't know what the alley's doing, but alley is not gonna kill an M's like ever. And I get my dash here and just super up so I can kill the Brock to end the game, but Bilal just kills Jared. So yeah, that was pretty easy game, pretty free game, nothing too crazy. Optical in 0-3, nice optical. Triple dribble now. This draft is actually really, it's a rare draft to happen. Like you're almost never gonna see this happen. But I'll show you guys anyways. So triple dribble, the best brawlers on this map like are Willow and even Larry's pretty good. But then the usual meta brawlers like Frank, M, Spike, Mortis, Cole. My typical bans for like most maps and modes right now is Mortis, M's, Mina. Like I just think those are like like 3 of the best bans. You can switch out like Mina sometimes for other things. Or if you have a plan to counter the Mortis, then you can do that. But I think Ems is a must ban. Mortis is typically a must ban too. And then Mina is just like a safe one. But you can definitely switch out Mina for something else. So they have last pick. So they ban Mina, Shelly, and Shade, which I think are really good bans. I don't think the Mina ban is worth it for them. I think they should probably ban something else, but that's fine. So they pick Spike first. Spike is just like a pretty safe, a well-rounded brawler. But I don't think it's a good first pick on triple dribble where throwers are like really, really good. So yeah, we're gonna go with thrower, but Willow's probably like the best one because it's goal scoring, it's really hard to kill, and yeah, there's the super is really good. So already it's looking really good for us. And then when you go with thrower, you have to go something like that's good into aggro. I mean, Willow's like okay into aggro on her own because like she has the dive and her super, but I was like, okay, we'll just go Otis then with it. It's pretty good damage, has the mute for assassins, so they can't really go like a Kenji. So I was like, yeah, it's looking pretty good right now. I was thinking we go Kenji last, depending on what brawlers they go, because they're probably going to go something squishy to deal with, like another damage dealer, from like a control brawler maybe. So I thought Kenji would be pretty good, but we do end up going something different here, and you guys will see, like, as soon as they pick, but they're taking their sweet, sweet time to make a pick. But, like, as you can see, like, from, like, my first video, that principle I talked about is like it's still here. Like we have the tanks, the damage dealers, your controllers, your artillery, and it's really important to know which ones counter which. Like right now, they just went Meeple into Willow. No, the Willow is still gonna have like free eats. Like sure, Meeple will get a super eventually, but you'll see that he just does not get many supers this game. They make her. I don't know if you can go Larry. Like they have 3 squishy brawlers. And at this point, I was like, it's like you can still Kenji this. Like aggro is still gonna be pretty decent. Like you'll beat most of them. Lily would also be a pretty decent pick here. There's a couple of things that you can go, but then at the very end, like right before like when my pick turn was over, I was like, yo, this is gonna be a crazy pick, but it's actually worked out like a really, really good pick. I'm pretty sure I ended up going the Barley. So you will almost never ever see a double thrower like in competitive ever. It happened, I think, only once last year in monthly quals, but like, yeah, it's actually very, very good here because they have no aggro. We just have free lanes. They can't do anything. So you'll see like they pretty much have like a torture game. Like they really can't do anything with against a double thrower. Like they have no aggro. They have nothing to break open the wall. They just have like their own thrower. And the spike is like literally useless. And so is the meeple. Like they're just like there's nothing they can do really because the meeple's also on box. And like he's never gonna get a super anyways. So we already got full positioning from this. Then Vegeta talked about this once in his video. Like if you're in a spot like this, just shoot the goal, and then you shoot the ball in. And more often than not, the ball is gonna go in because you're shooting the goal. So yeah, Bilal hits a really good hypnotize and gets him stuck in his own teammate's box, which I thought was hilarious. And yeah, like there's literally nothing else that they can do. Like I contemplate even showing like the full game because it's literally just us KD farming the whole time. Like literally that's all it is. I'm already this close to my hyper because like there's no way that they can, like shoot back. I get a little bit pinched here when I saw there was a spike there, so I do feed 2 shots to Jared, but like it's still chill. Oh, Bilal, I think, gives me the ball back, and I just put it up on their wall. It's a good spot to put the ball. Now, Optical does get boxed, and it does end up going down, but, like, we have double thrower, so there's really no way that they're going to be able to get anywhere near our goal. Bilal has Hyper Super, just waiting in the bush, and Optical has his Super. Optical's job really is just hold lane. He doesn't have to win it. He doesn't have to do anything crazy. He doesn't have to hit any mutes. Like, he's literally just here as like future proofing, and so he can just hold lane. That's literally it. Hyper super from below. I think yeah, he ends up still dying from it because he had the cactus and optical couldn't mute. But yeah. I'm also not sure why he went cactus. I mean, both spike, yeah, this is just a bad spike game in general, to be honest. Like it's like genuinely torture spike. It's torture everything. Like I would cry if I were playing their comp, to be honest. Yeah, that's why like they went 2 controllers. Or you could say damages, but like it's 2 brawlers that get countered by like pretty much the same thing. Going Spike and Meeple together as well, like you're also having a Larry, like they all get countered by a thrower. And there was already a thrower on the table. So like I really don't understand what their methodology was for this draft. So they definitely have really bad draft from them, but good draft from us. Like noticing that and going a double thrower, it just makes the game like so free. Like you really can just like turn off your mind. Like throwers are like some of the easiest brawlers that you can play for sure. Like if you just look at Optical's lane, like he's somehow still winning the lane, but like yeah, if you know how to dodge curveball, which I'm pretty sure most good players know how to at this point, then the spike lanes are really not that challenging. Like the more it's gonna get played, the better people are gonna get at it. So just toss the ball over and put it in like an aggressive spot because it puts more pressure on the opponents. And I'm 1 shot to my super here. Now I have my super. Sorry, the voiceover cut out for a second. But yeah, I just do it down there. It flushes him out completely of the middle and lets Optical move up just a little bit more. And now that I am able to move up, I can make sure the Larry is like pushed all the way to the left side. I go up here just to help Optical confirm that kill. Also, something that like a lot of newer players, like people like you want to get good at the game, need to know. It's like, especially in Brawl Ball, there's no such thing really as like wasting your super. You're wasting like your hyper. Like if you're gonna confirm a kill or you're gonna get a goal, you know it's gonna end up doing that, but you don't want to waste it and you want to like take a chance. Just don't like use your hyper, use your super. The goal is the name of the game in Brawl Ball. So like I promise you're not wasting anything. As if you're confirming a kill or you're getting a goal, then it's worth it. I think that's a really good tip for people to know. Anyways, this game is just like it's pretty much over from the very start. Like there's really nothing we can do. Like if we wanted to, we could like push for the second goal, but like once you score one goal, like the name of the game in Brawl Ball, like whoever has the most by the end of the time wins. So there's no reason to. And then one hit here to my hyper super. I think I hold it for a little bit because like it's not like we lost control. I don't want to go aggro because I'm not trying to get a goal. We're just trying to like stop them from getting a goal. Optical actually pops a really good hyper here just to, stop them from moving up. Actually gets the kill on the Larry for pinching with me. Jared has his hyper, but, like, it's too little too late. Spike uses hyper, but look, like, it does absolutely nothing. Then I pop mine just to make sure they're not moving up here in, like, corner of the ball. And, yeah. Like, if I were the other team, I'd low-key just be crying because that's genuinely just torture, like a real-life torture. It's a really good draft from us. A poor draft from them, and yeah, that was game 2, I think. I'm just showing some drafts I think you guys can learn from. It's not like the whole scrim quits. The whole scrim's like a little bit over 2 hours. It's like 30 minutes. Now we're in Hard Rock Mine, Gem Grab. The name of the game in Gem Grab, of course, it's 10 gems, but the team that has more comeback mechanics usually wins. Think of Shade Hyper, even just Shade Super. Like Shade is just really good. Think Mo with Hyper Drill. Think Lily. Think Tara with Pull. Even Crow with his jump onto the gem carrier can work too. So yeah, I go with my typical bands, which is Mortis, Ems, and Mina when the other team is first pick. And they ban Shelly, Allie, and Mina. Now that Frank is good, I'm not so sure that you really need to ban Allie. So I don't think that, like, they kind of wasted a ban on that. But yeah, I want to talk about this pick that they do because I think it's very important. And I've watched a lot of scrims with it. They go Pierce. Now, me personally, I don't think Pierce is good in Brawl Ball. Like, Pierce is really bad in Brawl Ball. I don't think you should be picking him there unless they go like some tanks and like you're gonna be farming your shots. I don't think it's worth it because when you miss your shots, you're just so vulnerable until you reload, and it's just not worth it. And you have to be running the shield, so you can't use the reload gadget. And then in Gem Grab, it's also weird because once again, you miss a couple shots, any aggro is just gonna end up killing you. Even with like that shield that gives you like, it pushes them back. It's really not enough. I don't think so. So I think Pierce is just not good in Gem Grab or Brawl Ball. Now, they have the Pierce, of course, and then we go with Janet, which I just think is the best Gem Grab brawler in general. So, yeah, like, it's the safest mid. It still has decent range, and you can still diff, like, even if you get outranged. So, I think it's really, really good. And then we go with something with damage. Because if you go Janet, you're kind of lacking damage. So, go with a Spike. Spike just, like, holds lane really well. And then they go Colt, which I don't like. Don't think Colt is very good into either of us, and I don't even think it's good for what we would last pick. So at this point, they're kind of screwed, because if they don't go a wall breaker or something that's good into Shade, we're picking Shade. And if they don't go anything like strong, we pick Lily. So like they're either forced to pick Shade or pick a hard Shade counter that's also good into Lily. They kind of put themselves in a hard spot, so they forced to pick Shade. And I was like, oh, well, what's the best Shade counter I can think of right now? And it's pretty underrated. Like, people kind of forgot about the brawler, but it's Kit. Now, this is like a really, really good Kit game because you can just jump on the Janet. She can fly, and I can, like, throw down my bombs. And I hard counter the Shade. I can just jump on the gem carrier whenever. I can help a teammate win lane easy. Like, I just think Kit's just so versatile. It's really good in Gem Grab right now. I think Bilal's low-key just, like, trolling this set. You'll see him die a lot, but, like, it's chill. We get a good sneak here on Prodigy, and then, yeah, just super onto him. Bull helps me confirm the kill, and we still kill Gensuke, too. And then Obstacle is just, holding his lane, as he's supposed to. And we still walk up here. We're just trying to be as annoying as possible, pretty much. Like, if I get a hyper as well, like, it's even better. Like, I'm just trying to stay alive as long as possible. And yeah, I force him to have to waste his super. So now he's like, he doesn't have that much because only hitting one from your super, it's like about a quarter recharge. I think even a little bit less. So really good. And as you can see, like, they haven't been even able to get into the mid. So Bilal has 8 gems and they have 0. And Optical, once again, just holding his lane. Like, he has a pretty boring job. Like, he's just not really doing anything. But, like, he doesn't really have to. And I noticed that the 10th gem is spawning, so I just jump up there to make sure the Shade can't super on. And now our Janet has 10, and once it hits, like, 6 seconds, then the game is over because he can just super away, and you can't do anything to him. Now he's, like, staying up there. He has a super. I wait for him, and then I put my super, and that you can also just do this. Like, that's the good thing about going Kit and Janet. You can always just go like that and assassinate, like, gem carriers as well. Like, it's really, really good. So, yeah, that was game 1. As you can see, like, the game plan works out perfectly. Like, we have a safe mid, we have a lane that's supposed to, like, that does damage, good into tanky brawlers and stuff like that. And then we just have another brawler that's, like, a comeback mechanic and is able to, like, just, like, it can change the game. You can always rely on the Kit because he gets, like, a good invis or he gets a good hyper. Even just gets a good super and then allows, like, your teammates to charge their supers. It's really, really good. I think Kit's really, really versatile right now. He's just, like, underappreciated because people just, like, kind of forgot that he's good. I meant to hit twice there before I jumped. I kind of sold that, but Optical does a really good job of just, like, permanently slowing this Shade. So Shade's, like, not able to move up whatsoever. So really good from him. Bilal, gadgets out. I think Janet's super good against Pierce because you'll never get hit by a Pierce super. You can always just jump out of it. So once again, just something really stupid here. Like, as soon as I jump, he moves out. Like, I wasn't trying to land on him. I'm trying to land to the side so I can, like, 3-tap him and then get another super and kill him. But yeah, I kind of screwed up. I just pop a box down here so I can go into the Shade. So I pop super, but, like, doesn't really do much. Like, we still have the gems. He pops his hyper too. And Pierce hits his super. I have my super now. But it's 6-6. Like, it's nothing crazy. And the Shade now has, like, no super charge pretty much. And I don't really have any hypercharge either, but, like, that's fine. I'm just here to be annoying, and they also have to always, like, oh, is the Kit invis? Is the Kit moving up here? The Shade kind of stays in there a little bit too long, and then I jump onto him. So now we have a free, like, lane win, and it just allows me to put pressure on the gem carrier so Bilal can start, collecting more gems. Now we have the next gem spawn, so I'm just going to go in here and die. But I don't die somehow. They just don't care. So now, like, the Pierce is kind of cooked because, like, I can just make sure he's never able to move up. Notice that we have 10-7, so there's no way that they can reset. So I just jump on the Shade to make it easier for my teammates. Bilal, like, almost trolls here. He's on, like, 14 health. But Optical kills the Pierce anyways. And, yeah, just it's a pretty free game. Like, you don't have to even play serious. It's just a good draft in general. I think, like, Luki forgot that Kit exists. And they were also forced into picking Shade or else they would have been cooked. So, yeah. Now hopping into Heist, Hot Potato. Now we finally have Alex. Thank you, Bilal, for subbing in for the time. But this is my actual team. It's me, Alex, and Optical. So on Heists, I think on all Heist maps right now, maybe not Pit Stop. I think Colt is the best brawler. So Colt is a must ban. And then I think Mina's pretty annoying as well. And then I forgot what else I banned. Ems. I think Ems is bannable on every Heist map. Even Kaboom Canyon, to be honest. Because it's just like once you get in the grass with speed gear and even the slow gadget, it's wraps. So yeah, we go with Colt, Ems, and Mina. I think the Mina ban is kind of flexible. You can ban something else that you don't want to play against. Maybe like a Barry, maybe like a Frank, a Spike, a Cord. But yeah, that ban's pretty flexible. But I think the Colt and Ems ones are pretty mandatory. They ban Kaze when they have... I don't even think Kaze is worth the ban right now in this meta, so I don't know too much about that ban. Cord ban, I see it. The Mina ban, I see it. What did they first pick? I think they first pick Spike. Yeah, they do first pick Spike. And Spike's really, really good, but he does still have his counters. His counters are like, throwers, or like I said, Brock, Squeak, a good Carl's pretty decent into it. So, yeah, there's also another brawler which ended up going here. It is Amber. Like, I don't quite want to go Otis. Like, I want to get rid of the bushes so they can't, like, move up. So I want an Amber, and Amber's pretty decent into Spike right now. The burn's really, really good. You get a hyper on this map, especially on Hot Potato. It's really good. And I do think the Amber's sometimes a better defender than the Otis with the gadget. But that's just me. That's just, like, personal preference. And then Alex wanted Barry, but I was like, no, not really. The Spike can lucky pinch it out. And I was like, let's go Frank. Now, you guys might think it sounds weird, but it's like Spike is it's really not enough. Like, I don't think the Spike is enough to deal with the Frank. And if they go Frank into Amber, like the Amber doesn't have enough for the Frank. Like you'll get like your supers and hyper supers, but it's just not, the game's gonna be over. And it also stops them from going Shade themselves or like a Trunk. So yeah, I think the Frank pick's really, really good to pair with the Amber into the Spike. And now they're forced to either go more damage, which is going to leave them, going the same kind of brawler, which gets countered by the same kind of thing, or they're just going to be forced to go some kind of pick that's not so traditional, so it's a little bit weaker. And I think they go Nita, if I remember correctly, which I think it's an awful pick. Like, I think Frank counters Nita for the most part, even like with the bear. Like, the Frank low-key shreds the bear, and the Amber low-key shreds the bear too, and she gets rid of the bushes, and the Nita really, really needs the bushes, and the Frank can just break open the map too, so... Yeah. Yeah, sorry. I sneezed, my bad. But, yeah, so I just don't think the Nita pick is good, like, whatsoever. Like, I see the vision behind it. If it was Pit Stop, maybe, but, yeah, it's not Pit Stop. And they go Barley. So, like... They make the same mistake. They're going 2 brawlers. Like, they're all squishy. So you could say all of them get countered by the same thing. But specifically the Barley and the Nita, I was first thinking Lily, but then I was like, no, it's a really, really good kit game. I think Alex even suggests me Lily as soon as I go on kit, but no, it's definitely a good kit game. I think Lily, you'd still win pretty easily if you go Lily, but I think the kit is really, really good. Like I said, very underrated. You guys should try it. As good as a last pick. I think you can do it as like a 4-5. I don't know 100%, but yeah. It's a really good combo because I can just jump on anyone, and an optical is going to be like really, really good to confirm kit jumps as kills. And Alex can do the same thing because he can just like, use the long pull gadget. The Nina gets very aggressive here, so just jump on him. If I was in VC at the time, I would have told optical, like, you don't have to shoot. Like, I'll confirm the kill. But look, the kit low kick, I do 4 shots, it's already 10%. Like, that's really, really good. And I come back around, end up getting the kill on Prodigy. I have my super now, and then I highlighted it so Alex would do that. And then, yeah, I just jump on him to confirm the team wipe. So now Optical's able to get a couple Ember Flames on safe. I pop my super here, see if I can catch our Prodigy. I shoot a little bit too early, but then now I just jump on Alex. Like, look, I heal him for 1,500 a second. Like, that's just ridiculous. And look how much damage you're able to get on the save. And look, the Spike popped hyper and like hit like 3 shots right in his face, and he still didn't die. So like, that's just how good Frank is right now. And I also get the safe pops. Now we're up a whole safe pop, which is really good. Prodigy just used his hyper super. Oh my god, he got that really fast. And yeah, really good hit there from Alex. I have my super, so I was like, okay, I'm just gonna jump and confirm one more kill. No Nita bear, so just the Spike to worry about. And we have an optical spawning back, so not much of a big deal. I'm 1 hit to my hyper here, and the kit hyper, it's still really, really good. So I get it here from Jared and make a really, really good play. Instead of going for Jared, I go for the Spike, who's a bigger threat, and then I go back, and I get the Jared, and then I jump on Alex. And now I still have the hyper super effect, so I'm doing more damage, and my yarn balls are going farther. Alex hits a really good stun onto the Spike, and then I hop off of him, and yeah, we have so much damage, and that's just GG's. So yeah, I just think this comp is also really, really good. The synergy is very, very important in your comp. Like, a kit pairs really well with the Frank, and it actually pairs pretty decently with the Amber, who can just like help confirm the kills. Yeah, my iPad was very low at the time. I have a very bad start to this game, and yeah, like, you can see Optical is like just dodging curveball. Okay, as soon as I said that, he got hit by 2 of them, but yeah. It's pretty, like, the dodge pattern is pretty easy. I think I should not have jumped there. Looking back at that, maybe I should not have jumped, just let him like stay low and they kind of like panic. But yeah, I also like walk up here and just do absolutely nothing, and then I also don't like hit my super. If I hit that super, I think we're low-key fine, because we can just like come back and defend me and Alex. I also don't think we should leave the Frank on their safe just like that, because like he was at like full health. I get a good jump here, and then don't get my super back there. So I'm just like not playing good this game. Like, you definitely need to be playing well on the kit to make it work. And then this is probably where we lost the game. Like, I was, oh, free kill, but out of nowhere, like, the Spike just comes in. I think we might have the vision bug, because I just did not see him enter the bush. So this game just like went wrong in like every way it possibly could have gone wrong. But Yeah, that's just how things are. Like mistakes like that happen. As long as you like recognize what you did wrong and you adjust, then it's fine. This time I decided to go on the right side with Alex, and I also had like a horrendous start here. Like I just get hit by like three barley shots. But Optical was doing really, really well at holding the Nita on that lane, so I think it's fun. And yeah, Alex has a good shot there onto the Spike, so Spike's not, too healthy. And Optical gets a really, really good burn, so that's gonna kill the Nita. And it allows me to move up, and I get a really, really good sneak. But my team was a little bit slow to react, so I get hit with a spike edge to the face, but it's fine. I'm still alive, so that's the important thing. I don't quite have my box yet, but I do have super. I was debating on jumping on Alex here, but I was like, you know what? No, we have control. We'll just wait. Alex can break open their walls now. And that's like probably the best break that he can do, because now like the Barley is forced to come on this side where the Amber is, and the Amber has enough range to make sure the Barley doesn't get in the corner. So it's chill. Not the best cardboard box for me, but it's fine. I tell Optical to like move into the middle because like I need to get rid of those bushes, so the Nita's like kind of useless. And Alex, like he's still alive after hitting that pull, so really, really good from Alex on the Frank here. Like it's definitely not easy Frank, but like you should definitely still be able to. I jump here because I know Optical has his the spinny gadget, so I was just able to confirm that kill really, really fast. And yeah, we're able to pinch out Prodigy right here. Get a really good kill. I'm close to my hyper now. And Optical does pop the safe, so that's a really, really good play there from Optical. Popping the safe is super duper important in Heist. Jared has a super, but like Anita's never really killing the Frank. Especially because Anita is not even on stun. Like, it's just never happening. And here I noticed, like, we're up a whole, like, safe pop, and now a second one, and they're all going on our safe. So I was like, okay, Optical's on their safe with Gadget. Like, that's just game sense. To know that you're going to win a base race. It's not always easy as well to tell, because sometimes it looks like a lot of damage, but as long as you, like, look at the safe pops and, like, assess what brawlers are on which safe, then, yeah. So that was another really good game. That will be it for today's video. If you guys like this video, please make sure to subscribe and like it to let me know that you guys actually do enjoy these. If you guys want to see like real comms during like a match arena or also during scrims or something like that, please let me know any ideas in the comments. If you guys want to join my club too, here it is, New Jeans. I play with people in there for ranked and stuff like that. But I will see you guys later. Peace.